we wanted to see how our viewers on Facebook felt about the next topic, sexting. Everyone gets all quiet. So we asked if they had ever sexted before. Interestingly, 63%, the majority said yes. Out of those who said yes, we asked if it had helped their relationship. 3/4, 76% said yes, it had helped our relationship.
Hallelujah.
Now, this gets even more interesting because what do we do in medicine? We tend to study these things. Students at Drexel University did a little study. They found that sexting may help your relationship. 870 people between 18 and 82. So this included, older people, younger people.
Seniors are
filled out a
sexting.
survey about sexting. They asked them questions. Have you ever sexted? With whom? Do you consent to sexting even if you don't want to? They found that 82% admitted to sexting within the last year, and they also found higher frequencies of sexting. It was greater sexual and relationship satisfaction.
Absolutely.
I feel like I should learn how to do this.
Yeah.
That's a lesson.
Okay, we are going to experiment.
Yeah.
I want to see Jen compose a sex message.
Can you help me?
Yes,
Anyone have a pen
definitely
on it?
work on this. This is wonderful.
I need a pen stat.
So wait, who are you sexting though?
Her
Is it your husband? No, I mean this. No, because
Please,
I want
Dr.
this to
Ross
be-
was giving me lessons. Keep
right.
going.
Now, the first tip in sexting is to be person-specific. So, like, for instance, your husband probably doesn't use particular words or colloquialisms, right? So you don't want to sext him
I'm already
using a
lost.
word like
For my body?
booty. Like, he probably
Oh.
doesn't use the word booty sexually. So you don't want to send a sext message just because you heard it in a song.
He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He uses anatomic
He uses,
terms.
exactly. So since you know what turns him on, you want to use words that are phrased specifically for that. You don't
Tushy?
have to...
No.
Tushy, if that's his word, yes.
Okay.
Or if you guys have little names for things, then you can use it for that.
Okay.
But I do find that
I'm
the
a
more
dude up here.
explicit you
Take
are...
a picture of yourself naked and send it to him.
No. We're not.
The study looked at it, and the men were more visual.
Yes.
They were more picture-oriented. The women wanted words of desire.
Yeah.
So technically, we've got to think like the opposite sex.
Well,
So if I'm going to sext, then I have to think about what does a woman desire. When you're gonna sex, you got to think about what your husband wants. And
Exactly.
words to me, you
Words
mentioned the word
aren't gonna get you.
I'm all about words.
Yeah, see, if someone
Good
sends
point.
me a message like, that has a word in it that I totally don't relate to, I'm totally
Turn
turned
off.
So you have to put everything in a package that fits your person.
Okay, what's tip number 2? So
Wait,
use the right
I want to see this practice sext. You need to do it right now.
Tip number 2.
Okay, if you stop interrupting Rachel, I mean, she's... All right, just go ahead.
You guys have been
Go
together
ahead.
for a really long time, right? So what you want to do is
So
kind
long.
of go back in your mind to kind of some of the best sexual moments that you guys have had.
Yes.
And kind of recreate that in a text.
Hold on, I can't. I'm
Because
thinking.
everybody tends to think that sexting is all about pictures, but if you're sending him a moment or telling him what you want him to do to you when he gets home, or telling him how good certain things are going to feel, now he is sitting at his desk, excited.
I'm uncomfortable.
So
just gonna have
number
some coffee.
3 is
Yeah.
follow through. So the thing is, people will sext, and then he gets home or she gets home, and then you act like you didn't send it. Because you're kind of embarrassed because you sent it. You're stepping out of the box a little bit.
Yes.
So when the person gets home, you want to make sure that you do some of those things that you said in the sext message.
act on it.
Can I
That
throw
kind of
one idea
reignites
out there?
things.
It gets back to something we were talking about with John earlier, which is to each their own. For some people, it's more explicit. For me, it's much simpler. It would be something along the lines of, I bought something special today that I think you're going to want to see on me tonight, or something, something that involves this like mystery,
Okay.
but there's a romantic element to it as well. It's the tease without the. I'm not as into the,
The picture.
hey, come home tonight and wreck my world. It's like pressure.